Hey Josh, it's Tuesday, and it's time for another serious video from me. I know these are few and far between, but just with the current political everything with both in the world stage and even here in the country, I feel like I need to talk about it myself. So basically this whole video is going to be an answer for your question last week. So it's just sort of, honestly, I'm kind of scared about the current political I can't think of the words right now, but the current thing, or I just don't know how to say it, obviously. I'm not the political person, that's you. But so, I'm just with, both North Korea's current threats, and then, America's threats back to them, along with what's been going on with just civil rights, or with the civil rights movement, not necessarily civil rights movement, but with the whole white supremacy, just all of that. It's kind of frightening, because I'm not sure whether to be prepared for World War III or Civil War II. It's just a terrible situation to be in right now, especially for people like you and me that would be drafted into, or if something like this does happen, we'd probably be drafted in. And as you know, I'm very much a pacifist, and it's just like I just don't think I could mentally do that at all. I mean, it's scary, honestly. Just everything that's been going on. But yeah, I guess I'll start off with Korea and America, right, or North Korea and America right now, because that's probably the more dangerous one, because of the nuclear fallout that would happen from it. We'd literally be put into the Fallout universe. That wasn't funny. I don't know why I laughed. Anyway, but it's just kind of, I just don't know what else to say other than it's frightening to know that we're this close to destroying the entire planet, basically. And again, this is probably sounding very hippie, but it's kind of how we were raised. It's just the idea that we can literally destroy the entire planet within, what would you say, 30 seconds? As soon as someone launches a missile, everyone else is launching their missiles. Because let's just be honest, that's what would happen. Anybody that is an ally with anyone will launch these nuclear missiles on their enemies, or on the enemies of their allies. And it's just that's just such a scary idea. Maybe 30 seconds is a little bit of an exaggeration, but it still doesn't mean that it's not terrifying. So that's about all that I can say for the nuclear, the world stage. And now time to focus on the country itself. As I'm sure you've heard, there was a guy from Ohio at this white supremacy march. I don't know what exactly it was, that ran over some people that were protesting these white supremacy KKK neo-Nazis. And it's something that Dad actually mentioned to me. I think it was either yesterday or this morning. But he said that apparently they're gonna be wearing, or the KKK is gonna be is gonna be wearing the hoods again, just so that they're not able to be identified, because there's websites that have posted these pictures of all of these white supremacists, and asking for people to identify them, and it's just like these people are getting fired from their jobs, which is understandable, and all of that, but the KKK doesn't want to be responsible for that, so they're gonna start wearing hoods again, is what Dad mentioned. But yeah, it's still just such a scary idea that that this whole thing is gonna be that. Like I said, I'm not sure if I should be prepared for World War III or Civil War II. Sorry, I was pulling up something that I want to share here at the very end here. So anyway, but it's just such a terrifying idea that there's gonna be that one or the other, or maybe even both, could happen at the same time. But so the picture, the quote that I was trying to pull up, that I posted it on Facebook the other day. Sure that you saw it, but anyway, it's a quote from Doctor Who, and one of my favorite quotes from Peter Capaldi's era. It's sorry. Because it's always the same when you fire the first shot, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die. You don't know whose children are going to scream and burn, how many hearts will be broken, how many lives shattered, how much blood will spill, until everybody does what they were always going to have to do from the beginning, sit down and talk. Like I said, that's one of my favorite lines from the 12th Doctor era, and I just feel as though it is very relevant to the current situation. So that's about all that I have to do have with this video, because I can't really think of much else to say about it. So Josh, my question for you is, what is your opinion on the whole idea of these white supremacists? And I don't necessarily want to blame specifically them, because there's people that are going against them that have also done wrong things, like in your video a month ago or whatever it was, the guy that shot the Republican congressman or representative or whatever at the baseball game. It's like it's not. I don't want to say that it's specifically just one side or the other, because I feel as though both sides have done a lot of wrong. Well, have done some wrong, and then at the same time, they've both done things that are perfectly okay with the rights, like the freedom of speech and all of that. But so yeah, that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Thursday. Later, bro.